Breathwork changed my life. Now I'll help you change yours. In 2013, my world was turned upside down when my partner was murdered. I was thrown into grief, a place I never expected to be. The last decade plus has been a journey of healing, learning what works and what doesn't. Also how to rebuild from the darkest of places. I founded VIDYA Breathwork, a method designed to make healing simple and accessible. And now I train facilitators to share this transformative practice globally. Welcome to The Dark Side with Verity, the podcast where we get real about transformation, growth, and stepping into your strength. Let's dive in. Welcome back to The Dark Side with Verity. This one is a re-record. You haven't heard the other one because for some reason the sound just didn't work. I've got a theory. I will let you know in a second. Let's drop in with our breath. Get comfy. Whether you're walking, driving, just let your body soften. If you're sitting and listening, let your spine be tall. Close your eyes and take a big inhale through the nose and a long, slow exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Take a couple more breaths in and out through the nose with your eyes closed if you can. Always give yourself an opportunity to pause. We often think that the busier we are, the more we get done, the better we'll feel. It is not the case. Achieving stuff, great, yes. But really tuning into your body and listening to the pause, because all the answers are within, the greatest gift. Because you know. And when your body is dysregulated, you feel like you don't. You search outside yourself for all of the answers when in reality, if you just stop, let your mind be clear, and we do this with the breath, then we drop into a meditation or stillness. This is the gold space. And whether you have a second of nothingness in your brain, that's beautiful. And then all of your ideas, all of your thoughts, your memories start to make sense. We are often taught, and I speak about this a lot, that we search outside of ourselves. Why do I know this? Is because it's what I did. I had no idea how to move through grief, trauma, all of the things that had happened in my life. I coped in a way that I knew. And majority of the time that was just to find a way to not feel. When you go and talk to other people, they will give you their perception, their ideas, and yes, it's helpful, but you need to find what works for you, and you need to start building that muscle of trust within. So what I've created, it's your first point of call. By no means is this medical advice. It is the first point of call. The reason I created this is a lot of my clients say, I want to journal, but I don't know where to start. I should be journaling, this weird word, should be journaling every day, but I just don't know where to begin. I've heard about shadow work, don't know what it is, don't know where to start, don't really want to go to someone yet to see what's deep in the depths of my body, my soul. So we all need a starting point, and this is what I call dipping your toes in. It's like your first breathwork session. It's new for your body. It's new. It's a whole new experience. And quite often it's what we avoid. But that's where the biggest gifts are. It's always in the stuff that we avoid. And so when you start to get to know yourself and you can see your patterns of where you drop off, where you tune out, what you avoid, that's what you've got to lean into. That's why I get so excited about this work, because when people step in, they know there's something bigger or something they need to discover. They just don't know what it is yet. And I know if they wholeheartedly go in and trust themselves, that they will get through the other side and feel amazing. So this shadow work therapist that I created, it's a bot. What you do is you install it in your own ChatGPT. So I don't know what you write or say. It's all in yours. But it prompts you to journal. It allows you to think a little bit deeper and probably outside the box, because we have blind spots. We all have them. This gives you space and time and a little bit of structure to journal. So what happens is you install it into your ChatGPT, and if I can do this, you can do this. It's super simple. So simple. So it sits in the left sidebar of your ChatGPT and it will come up with 4 prompts. And these prompts will be, do you want to go through a shadow work discovery? Do you want a morning breath? Do you want some journal prompts? It'll get to know you. And I did do a poll ages ago who actually asked ChatGPT questions about their life. It was kind of 50-50. But I know after talking to loads of you is that we all ask the questions. We all ask the questions that perhaps we don't want to ask our friends, or perhaps my clients don't want to ask me. But once they do a little bit of delving themselves, it feels easier in your body. So it goes through a shadow work process. It takes into account all of the spicy brain stuff that happens in the world today. It gives you breathwork practices. It will even remind you, if you want it to come back at a certain time, and it will prompt you. This becomes your little journaling best buddy. When you have a journaling best buddy, you're out of your head. And so breathwork is a space of we start to shift and move all the emotions in your body, and then we need a space to get them out. So developing a really solid journaling practice is so helpful. One of my best friends said to me the other day, she found her journals from when we worked together in my 6-week course, Breathe to Heal. And she looked back and was in disbelief that she'd written all of that. It was 10 pages of what she'd been through in life, all of her emotions. It's like that person is really smart. And it's true. We all need reminding, and it's beautiful to look back and reflect on our journals and what we've processed. Because once we get in this journey of the next thing, healing, blah, 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 it can feel like there's no end. And like, yes, life will throw stuff at you continuously, but you get to a space where you feel content. And that's where I want everyone to be. Because stuff is always going to happen, but how you process it in your body and how quickly you're able to move through your emotions, that's the key. Because you can't plan this beautiful life where nothing goes wrong. It's just not reality. I think being delusional is great because it keeps life interesting and keeps life this one big, beautiful game. I call it a game because you have tools. You have tools like this shadow work therapist to guide you through. Is it serious? Is it tough? No, but it's the first point of call. And that gets to be your little journaling experience. Because if you're asking ChatGPT anyway, I wanted to make sure that you're getting some really good, healthy, solid advice from it. As you're going through this process, if you have stuff come up, please reach out to me. This is what I'm here for. Or join our VIDYA Wellness Club community. This app is a space where you have 2 live breath sessions a month, plus a community where you can chat. So the shadow work therapist will be in our community. That's 7 days free. So if you just want to jump in and download it, go for gold. I would recommend doing a breathe while you're there. You have 7 days. Come on. Gift yourself some time and space, because time and space it's the gift that continuously gives. So a bit of a demo or structure of how this will work. When you jump into ChatGPT, click on it and it says, guide me through a shadow inquiry, or I feel overwhelmed. Can we do a breath reset? Help me understand a recurring emotion, or walk me through the weekly recalibration. Click on any of those or just jump straight in and ask your question. So I just typed in there a question. I'm feeling angry. The VIDYA Shadow Work Therapist is going to come back and say, I can feel how much energy is moving through you right now. Let's begin by creating some safety in your body before we explore what's beneath the anger. First point of call is we breathe. So this runs through our belly breath, which is 4 counts in through the nose and 8 counts out. 3 times is good. 7 of those breaths is great because that will drop you into your parasympathetic. Now it prompts you with questions. What is this anger protecting? What part of me feels unseen or disrespected right now? Because anger is simply energy emotion, a signal from your nervous system that something feels unsafe or out of alignment. It's not wrong, it's communication. And then another prompt is it's a journaling technique that I love. It's called journaling with love. This one is giving you a prompt for reflection writing, which is pretty much the same. Write your anger to the person, situation, or part of yourself that triggered it. Express it fully with no filters. Remember, no one else is going to read this. If you prefer to write this on paper with a pen, even better. Modern day and age, if you're on your computer, great, get it done. Then notice what shifts in your body once that energy is released. Before we move any deeper, it gives you a little warning. Check in with yourself. If the emotion feels too strong, it's okay to pause. Step outside, drink some water, or stretch. Anger often means that your sympathetic body is in fight or flight and it's activated. So breathing will help you re-engage your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest, so your body can return to balance. That's just one. If you wanted to do some journal prompting and go really deep into your shadow work, you'll click on Guide Me Through a Shadow Inquiry. Beautiful. Let's begin a shadow inquiry together. Before we dive in, please pause for a moment. Make sure you're in a safe, quiet space. If emotions arise, it's completely okay to pause, breathe, or step away. This is an exploration, not a test. So step 1 is we name the trigger. Trigger, glimmer, whatever you want to call them. It's something that arises a sensation in your body. Now take a breath through your nose for 4 and slowly out through your mouth for 8. You will see this breath a lot in there because it's the number one tool that got me through. The question will be, what situation, person, or thought is activating me right now? Don't overthink it. Let one image, word, or feeling arise. And then it says, would you like to tell me? So then you can start to have a conversation, a chat. I typed in there, I feel vulnerable. It comes back. Thank you for sharing so honestly. Now let's move through gently. No rush. Vulnerability is sacred ground. It often means something true is opening. So then step 2 is locate the sensation in your body. So close your eyes. You'll drop into your belly breath. Now notice where you feel this in your body. Notice where you feel this vulnerability. Is it tightness? Is it warmth, fluttering, pressure, or something else? You don't need to change it. Just witness it. Where do you feel it right now? I type in back right side. Beautiful, noticing. The back right side, that's often where we hold protective or guided energy, sometimes links to the masculine aspect of ourselves by doing, defending, or holding stance. This isn't a rule. This is a gentle lens, a way to listen to your body, how it might be expressing. Stay with this for a moment. Step 3 is identifying the emotion. So bring awareness softly to that area. Breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Now ask your back, what emotion lives in here right now? It could be fear, sadness, tenderness, exhaustion, or something unnamed. Whatever arises is perfect. This is your journey. I type in exhaustion. Step 4 is explore the story or belief. Keep breathing slowly in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now imagine if the exhaustion could speak. Ask it softly, what are you so tired of carrying? What have you been holding on to for too long? No need to analyze, just let words, images, or sensations arise. Sometimes the story is simple, like I'm tired of being strong all the time, or I never get to rest. My body whispers to me, it's okay, slow down. This is your body's wisdom speaking, clear, loving, and you really are listening to your body beautifully. Let's honor the message. Back to the belly breathing, feel into the right side. The space that said slow down and allow it to soften just a little, as if it's really being heard for the very first time. Step 5 is we connect to past patterns. Sometimes exhaustion shows up when a part of us has been doing or protecting for years. And then it goes deeper and deeper. Would you like to explore this message, slow down, and connect it to any old patterns in your life? This example I've given you is just me quickly typing in now. As you would imagine, if you pause and you're breathing and you're journaling, and it can be a pen and paper, you can take your time with this. There's no rush. This is you exploring how you feel. And then we share. Then we share with the community in the app. So this is another tool inside of our beautiful Vidya Wellness Club app. It is filled with meditations for grief, for rewiring your brain or old limiting beliefs. It has breath work. It has different somatic tools, and it is run by real people. There's all of my Vidya mentors in there that are there to support you. And so we give you different options because I understand everybody's on their own journey and there's no one correct way to go through this. So this journey gets to be explored by you with an array of different tools, starting with the VIDYA Shadow Work Therapist. Have fun with it. Try and trick it, as some of my friends have done testing it out. And let me know what you think, because we all need connection and we all need community. And there's no silly question. I know they tell you that in school, but as time goes on, you're like, oh, should I ask that? Yes. Yes, you should always ask the question because somebody else probably wants to ask. And in this world, you will start to see that nobody is special. We all have stuff going on. We all have the same, there's quite a lot of emotions, but we all have them and they're all there for a reason. We can quite often develop this unique story or version that we've had it the hardest, we've done it the toughest, nobody could understand what we've been going through. Reality is you're not special. Nobody is. We are all in our own right. We're beautiful humans, yes. But what I want you to know is that there is so many tools and there's so many people that are going through similar stuff to you. And if somebody else has done it and they feel good, I promise you, you'll find your way and you'll be able to do it too. Here's to a happier, calmer, more fun world of healing that gets to be so damn real. Ciao for now. That's a wrap for this episode of The Dark Side with Verity. I trust it's given you clarity, sparked awareness, and allowed you to breathe a little deeper, plus a little takeaway to integrate into your life. If this has resonated, I'd love you to leave a 5-star review, of course. More importantly, I would love you to share this with someone who's on their journey and needs a little bit of assistance. Come hang out with me over at Instagram at Verity Jo Coonan or The Dark Side with Verity, or start to explore Vidya Breathwork at verityjocoonan.co. Until next time, breathe deep, trust the process, and keep expanding. Much love.